50.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm in good spirits. I feel good. I think the timing around Pop Smoke shit is incredible, right? You see, they picked up 5 people.
Yeah, they picked up 5 of them. They got the names and everything, man. It's just God's work. When I heard Got It On Me from Pop, I was like, yo, I wonder what was your take on somebody redoing Many Men? Because we already know what Many Men is to hip hop. So when Pop did Got It On Me, what was your like initial reaction to that?
I heard it in the car for the first time on the radio. Like when I had met with him, I had told him, I was like, yo, it's time to do my record. So like, this record is now '03
Wow.
and '05. Like if there's something in that it struck a chord in you and it's dope, the new artist is supposed to use that and or make their version of it. Look, even the kid, I didn't realize his name was Jackson. This is stuff that probably,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Looking like, yo, same bucky ass teeth I got before I fixed them. I'm looking like, yo.
Even in the studio, like when you see him just sitting in the studio with Vic, his whole demeanor, it just was a young 50.
Yeah, it's just still. Look, it's sad that they didn't get a chance to see more of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's shit, man. I think and also for his parents, like his mom, you know what he did tell me? He wish I was like, yo, what if you could anything you could do, what would you want to do? And he was like, nah, I just want to, get my mom to one of those award shows and shit.
Yeah.
He said this to me. Like this, I'm like, yo, this is why it was on my mind before. Stephen Victor, he was in shock. There's a lot of things. He's a smart guy. He's not street at all, right? And a good music guy, like a good guy. Like he understood and saw the potential impact. You know what I'm saying? So he signed it, but the he was not on make the record, get this, and so everything else is out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so his family and everybody is good. You know what I'm saying? So and look, and I had the funeral was coming, so I had paid for them to have like the concession go through Brooklyn, and then I couldn't make it back because I was in Texas at the time. So I told them to take my cars and stuff, because the kids they gonna see that shit. You know what I'm saying? The cars and stuff. They look and go, yo, 50. They know this my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like so, as soon as they see it, they go, ain't too many Sachi Lambos and shit. Like people not doing that shit for recreational purposes. Like
Right.
I just do it to do it, And then the I think overall it connected. They understood that I liked the kid. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get into working on it, I think I successfully get his mom to that award show.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is more, I mean, for me, that's to me to be able to say at this point that I can still do that is cool.
You know what's crazy, man? I was looking at the Complex cover story that y'all did, and you said something which was interesting, man, in terms of like comparisons and stuff. You said Meet the Woo 1 and 2, you saw similarities as far as Mixtape 50 and Mixtape Pop, where like 50 Cent is the future and those mixtapes back in the day. What similarities did you see in Mixtape Pop versus Mixtape 50?
Well, when I was doing the mixtape, I didn't have to have a hit record. I would take someone else's hit record and go straight at my targeted audience. I was writing straight for the neighborhood. LL said he can love you better. I said, bitch, you're after my cello.
Yeah, classic.
Like when Raphael Sadiq goes, you should be here. And I turn it into a pimp record. You should be here.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I was speaking about Raphael Sadiq yesterday because he's going to do the score for BMF.
Okay, got it. BMF. Yeah, we're waiting on that.
For BMF, and while we're talking about it, like I got into he mentioned you should be here. He said because they told yo, just shit is on fire, but this kid 50 Cent is on the record. He said y'all might want to do this together. And at the time when I got the record, it was I had to get Dino DeVaya, was the star A&R at Universal at the time. I had to get him to give me the record so I could, because it just came out. Before the record got all the way in pocket, the way they had it, I had it all over the street. Like you can hear the drill mills music, the aggression, the straightforward to the neighborhood. He wasn't showing his ability to do different things musically.
Right.
And then he broke out of that after those first 2 tapes to create, and was creating the music that he had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
See, now look, he got the #1 record, and this isn't the record that he would have presented. You got some of the guys that were on records that got swapped off, stuff like that. They're upset, and I understand it, but they were not a part of what would have made the best record. You see what I'm saying? Like they still are in growing stages. So when they see themselves come off of the record, they go, "Yo, and why you pull him off and then put like the Latin artists?"
Yeah, Becky G. Yeah.
The Latin audience is this big, bro.
Yeah.
And you got an established Latin artist versus a kid that hasn't quite established himself.
But even Tyga, I saw Tyga pulled out the receipts. He was like, "Yo, but Pop said he wanted a Latin artist on that record that you're talking about."
Uh-huh.
So he already had the vision for that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He said he wanted to do something. Look, and when you're looking and you're going, "I want it to be big." Like there was other records that look. I said the parties involved that aren't necessarily doing it for the same reasons I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Meaning they're invested in financially.
Yeah, you ain't taking no bread from this. Yeah.
I don't care. I'm doing it only based on the culture and in my relationship with Pop Smoke. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So if you go, things happen, like, and just still wait, and in good, not with all malice or with bad intentions. It's just I wouldn't be working with these people. You see what I'm saying? So I don't have to develop the relationship to do something that I would like to do for Pop Smoke. As soon as I know that the record is positioning itself as #1, I feel like I did enough. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, the rest of them, they made the wrong album cover. When the wrong album cover shows up, regardless.
Yeah, Instagram had a field day.
No, but when that happens, it's only because they're not taking it as serious as the project is.
Right.
That shit looked like I made it on my iPhone, like with the thing, right? And then when I let the general public start to make and send, you start seeing how creative some of these people really are. Because there's some shit in my timeline. I put up 70 covers.
I remember. Yeah.
And now look at this. The craziest part is I was picking one out of maybe 5 or 6 covers that the person made. The one I felt like was the coolest one. So when I'm posting all of these pictures, you guys think, how much Pop Smoke did you create? How far of momentum did you create for him? With all of those images being up everywhere before his record is coming. You see what I'm saying? And it becomes so much of a momentum that I believe people just, in the beginning, they go, I don't know. They got these super high expectations, but when they sit and really listen to the record, they go, wow, they know this shit is really good.
Yeah.
And then and it comes around full circle. And I enjoyed working on it when I didn't feel the same pressure going into like when I have to make my records, I'm up against success that I've already had. Steven and them, they was occupied with trying to get it together. So many more people get a verse back from this person. While they're doing that, I'm like, I didn't care about those records.
Yeah.
Like I rapped on 2 other records that I didn't even put the verse. I said, nah, leave it with this because it'll be over fast enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get in and get out. And so I put with the babies, Lil Baby and the baby.
Yeah, for the night.
Yeah, like because Steven was looking like, yo, because he didn't know how to tell me that the record. I'm like, okay, if I'm on that record, like I'll make a song and do it with them if I want to do it.
Yeah, on your own shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm still here. Like I could go make a record with them. Like there's no that record, and then it was another joint that I did something to, and then it was cool. I'm like, just I didn't want to turn it into a 50 Cent, multiple features of 50 Cent when everybody else was on a record at one time. Like, Quavo had a couple joints, and it was good.
Yeah, 3, yeah.
Yeah, and then Quavo, his joints are at is the now, the tone of the records. I needed those records.
Yeah.
You know, snitching like there was a version of it that they tried to do with putting pop first, and it didn't work. It wasn't the right because Quavo set that record up. That was actually a Quavo record.
Yeah, I saw. He said that was originally gonna be on Culture 3.
Yeah, and then when you heard it, I was like, oh, this shit. If you listen to the way that beat dropped,
Hard.
this shit is hard. Right? I was like, yo, if we could take, let's just keep that, but I need Quavo in the front. Like, I know you want hip hop and let him set it off now, but you gotta put this like you gotta make the best song. You don't compromise it in any way. To hearing them come on second, it's still hitting. Like it's still there. Like,
bumps.
but I'm just saying, I'm gonna make the best record. Like I would sequence all of the Junior records.
Yeah.
So if somebody says something, I felt like, he got off. I put him in the front of the record. I don't care. Start like that. Let's go like this. Let it go uphill. But let me start somewhere that's so good that people just like, yo, this record is dope.
From start to finish, I think you guys delivered a masterful project, man. I gotta congratulate you for your efforts, man. You delivered a home run. I've been playing it nonstop.